One of the factors adduced for endless banditry and other security threats ravaging Nigeria is the proliferation of arms. Katsina State Command of the Nigerian Police said it recovered 109 anti-aircraft munition and arrested 999 suspects in various operations across the states in 2021. The police spokesman in that state, Gambo Issa, stated that the command also recovered various arms like 4 GPMG, 44 AK-47 rifles, 20 locally made guns, and 689 rounds of munition, among others. There's fire on the mountain.
There is.
There's fire on the mountain. For this one to be recovered in Katsina State alone. 109 anti-aircraft munition.
A lot would have passed, undetected. That is where I see a lot of danger. When you bear in mind the fact that bandits shot down an Alpha jet, Nigerian Air Force Alpha jet, in this Dansadao area last year. Boko Haram terrorists shot down another jet in the, I think they said Konduga or somewhere, but I'm not so sure. But it's Konduga local government, which is one of the largest local government in Nigeria. That should tell you that when terrorists or bandits get hold of weapons like this, no one is safe. Terrorists can shoot down passenger plane with anti-aircraft guns. If they can get hold of guns that can fire anti-aircraft shells, because sometimes they don't have the right guns that will give you accuracy. But if they can get hold of the ones that can give them accuracy, because some anti-aircraft guns can go as far as 30,000 meters. That means no one is safe.
It will be targeting the any object. It will be targeting.
No, some of them is this heat that they target. So the heat emanating from the exhaust of the aircraft is what the missile will be following. But these are different. These ones are different. If it's anti-tank, anti-aircraft missiles, it must not even get into the hands of terrorists. Because if, for example, terrorists get hold of the Stinger missile, shoulder launched, they can bring down any plane. So we've got to find out, where do they get these weapons? How do we deny them access to these weapons?
This is trouble. This is non-state.
The porous borders, we need to do something about them. And don't forget what the national auditor said about some weapons that got missing from the armory of the police. And the man is suggesting that they should investigate and put some policemen on trial. That quantum of weapons should not get lost from the inventory of the police of any nation, and heads will not roll. We've got to do something, because when they get missing, it's talking about 178,459 different types of arms and ammunition getting lost from police armory.
How?
This is huge.
How?
So how are we sure that some of these weapons have not fallen into? He said out of this number, 88,078 were AK-47 rifles. 88,000.
Yeah.
From police. 3,907 were assaulted rifles and pistols from different police formations. Some of these weapons could be in the hands of these people.
Not to even talk about general purpose machine gun, GPMG. I'm alarmed.
No, I was going to talk about the GPMG, the one you just mentioned. This particular one can perform different combat functions. It can fire different NATO cartridges. I mean, from 7.62 to 0.55 mm. So it's not just
deployed.
Yeah, like the ones we saw on the screen. I mean, and they are very easy to manipulate. So you can imagine 4 of these in the hands of those characters. Yeah, those ones.
Boko Haram uses them.
It can, I mean, it can adapt to any of these, at least 3 or 4 of the sizes of these cartridges. So can you imagine these ones, getting to the hands of those characters. That's that the 27-year-old Efan Terrible in Toji. That is a task that they should take seriously.
No, they have those boys have AA too.
They have anti aircraft ammunition. So you can see that we are in dire straits. And I was watching your documentary on
Sunday.
Yeah, on Sunday, and I'm quite impressed with the caliber of ammunition at the disposal of the military. But we still need more, and we need to investigate how these ammunitions are getting to the hands of these bandits.
Because that's what I want to ask now. That if missing those ones that were missing from the warehouse of Nigerian police, that should be investigated.
Because there's too many.
How?
88,000 AK-47.
88,000.
It's unbelievable. Can you imagine 88,000 AK-47
things that I read about in my country. Sometimes I ask myself, is this fiction? Because we're talking about 88,000. No, it's not 1,000.
Like an army. You are raising an army now. It has 88,000.
What's the strength of our police?
What's the strength of the police?
400,000.
That means weapons. Weapons. If we were to give each policeman a rifle, which is not practicable.
Like
some of them are traffic warden and the rest.
Maybe one
that
quarter
means
of them will
about
not
a quarter of weapons meant for the police
are out there,
are already missing. That's what the Auditor General of the Federation has said. It's scary. Can we now see why there is this level of unprecedented level of insecurity? Can we now see? Because insecurity, the major oxygen for insecurity is availability of weapons. If you don't have a weapon, you and I are like mates. But the one who has a gun, you have to give him that respect, because he can take your life anytime. So as long as terrorists and bandits have access to weapons, they will continue to feel
that's the first thing you see the ads.